Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get all the latest updates. It is absolutely free.
Hello friends, welcome back to session 4 of VB script. In today's session we would be discussing about conditional statements, and we would also take a look at what are the different types of conditional statements that are offered by VB script. Okay, so conditional statements, as I said, are those statements that provide the user control of the flow of the script, and secondly, it also helps the user in taking certain decisions based on the condition. Okay, so this is the main usage of conditional statements. So what are the different types of conditional statements in VB script? First is if then else statement, and secondly it's select case statement. So we're going to see both of these statements with the help of an example. Okay, so let's start with if then else statement. So let's say we want to store the marks secured by a student in a variable, let's say int marks, and based on the marks, the value of the marks, we are going to display a certain output, whether the student has passed or whether the student has failed in the exam. Okay, so very simple example, and let's see how it works. So let's start with option explicit statement. Let's declare a variable int marks, and let's assign some value to this variable. So let's say 40. So when I say if then else statement, so this is how the syntax looks like. So if, and now I have to give some conditional statement. So if int marks is greater than or equal to 35, then I'll say print pass. Okay, so this basically what means is that if int marks is greater than or equal to 35, if this comparison operator greater than or equal to, so this particular statement, if returns the value as true, it will go inside this if statement and it will print the value as pass. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, I'll just add a debug point over here. I'll save this and I'll run this code. So as you see now, we are at line number 4. Now I'm going to press F10 to debug. Now it is checking whether int marks is greater than or equal to 35, which in this case is 40, so it is definitely greater than 35. So since this particular statement is true, it will go inside this if statement and print the value as pass. So you can see the value in this output tab as pass. Okay, so we haven't added the else part of conditional statement over here, so I can add the else statement also. I can say else print fail, right? So if int marks is not greater than or equal to 35, so it will display me the value as fail. So if it is 34, and if I now run this code, it will display me the value as fail. Right, it has gone in the else part of the statement instead of the if, because the if statement has returned the value as false in this case. Why? Because int marks is not greater than or equal to 35. So this particular statement is false, hence it will not move inside the if statement, but it would move to the else part of the statement and return the value as fail. Okay, so if you see at the output now, you can see the value as fail. Okay, so in this example we saw how to check one condition, right? But what if I have to check multiple conditions? So what would be the syntax for the if then else statement then, right? So let's modify this example a little. So let's say if int marks is greater than or equal to 35 and okay, int marks is less than, let's say, 60. So I want to display the value as pass class. Okay, now just have a look what I'm writing here. Else if, so this is an additional keyword which basically says that I want to add another condition to my if statement. So if this is condition 1, else if, so this is condition 2. Okay, so now I'm saying if int marks is greater than or equal to 60 but it is less than 75, then print the value as first class. Okay, now again if I want to add another condition which says if int marks is greater than or equal to 75, then display the value as distinction class. Okay, and of course if none of these three conditions are true, it will then return the value as fail. Okay, so I'm getting an error over here, expected statement 9. So if I double click this, okay, so I just missed out a double quote, so yeah, saved it. And now let's say if I give the value of int marks as, let's say, 74. Okay, now if I run this code, let me put a debugger or a breakpoint over here. Run this. Okay, so if int marks is greater than or equal to 35, yes it is, but is it less than 60? No, it is not. So the first condition will return the value as false. So it will move to the next else if statement. So is int marks greater than or equal to 60? Yes it is. And is it less than 75? Yes it is. So the second condition will return the value as true, hence it will move inside the second if statement and it will print the value as first class, and it will also come out of the conditional statement. So if you see, it has returned the value as first class. So once it enters a particular if statement, it will not move to the next else if statement. So once this particular condition is satisfied, it will move inside that if statement, print this particular value, and it will come out of the if statement altogether, right? So it won't check for the third statement over here. Why? Because the condition was satisfied in the second statement itself. Okay, so this is how the if then else statement works. I hope this video help you understand how this if-then-else statement works.
If you find this video helpful, don't forget to press like, share it with your friends and add your comments.